Well, here we are in Moab, Utah. We just rode up the first part of the Porcupine Rim Trail, and this is the part where we usually stop and take a break because there's a really good view off the cliff and over into Castle Valley, which is right there, but it's kind of foggy today. A couple of us who rode up: Bob, Elliot, Rich, Ann. There's Mark over there. I think Jim's taking pictures somewhere, but he's up here too. And we came up kind of with one other, and that's kind of why we're here. So I guess the first time I came up here with Brian was 2002. I guess we've both been up here earlier at different times. Usually came up in the fall, and he usually came up during his spring break. But we came up here in 2002, and I'd say we came up here every other year since then. And that's kind of how I know that this is his favorite spot in the world, because we'd get here and he'd pretty much say the same thing each time. Well, this is my favorite spot in the whole world. So, and now we get a little better view of why that is. You can see the mesas or buttes or whatever they are sticking up out of the valley. They have names. He would know them. I wouldn't. Have anything specific to say, just that I know that this was Brian's favorite place, like I said, and he mentioned to me a couple of times that this is what he wanted. I don't think he really expected it to happen, or even me, but well, here we are. And if you look over there, that's Powerbar Rock, where just about every time we come up here, there's the obligatory, somebody's got to go stand there and wave. But right behind it is a tree. And when his dad passed away, he put a little memorial on that tree. So I think that's where we're going to do this. So if anyone else wants anything, has anything they want to add, other than that, we're just going to go do it.
Well, nobody else has anything else. Say a couple things. Great memories of Brian, of course. Things that I remember Brian by is, one, he could be thick-headed, could be cynical. He was human after all. But I guess most of all, what I really remember about Brian and really appreciate about Brian was his youthful qualities, mostly his exuberance for things. This spot being one of them. Always quick to have a wow. Oh my God, very colorful. Things that I'm not good at expressing myself, Brian was more than quick to. Lots of memories out in Moab with Brian. When Brian first discovered Unimogs and Pinsgowers, it was in Moab. The saying, the chant of the trip was Mog, 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 Mog. He and Karen, my wife, chanted all week long, and then Brian found a Pinsgower and decided, you know what, I'm gonna get one of those. And everybody, of course, doubted him. A couple years afterwards, sure enough, I'm driving up Cape Cod in a snowstorm with Brian to go pick up his Pinsgower. Again, youthful exuberance. Had that quiet, kind of before Christmas morning, quietness to him, waiting to get up there, loading it on the trailer, getting it back home, taking it for the first drive. That's what I remember most about Brian, is that quality. We'll always take that away. Appreciate every day, try to think about him, and that quality, try to live up to it. Definitely miss him, and always think about him.
Yeah, I think Yeah, the way he just got, when the going got tough, got goofy, kind of. He'd sing and laugh, and oh man. So anyway, unless anyone else has something to say.
Well, I only knew him for a little while, but he touched me in one way as just to follow his lead. Moab.
Yeah, I just want to say Brian was a great friend to me. A lot of people don't know, but Brian and I used to meet somewhere, a little bar called Devries, and we'd have lunch and drink a couple beers, and I always remember that. He's such a special person, and it was all about his kids. There's just not enough people like him in the world today. It was, it'd be a much better place.
Right. Let's do it.
What if you got sunset on the plane though? Living on the plane. And it's saying like, that's not him.
So the Big Lebowski. We're remembering the scene from the Big Lebowski, a movie Brian hated, by the way. I'm not sure why, but he did. So I wanted to pour a little. This is what you were talking about, right? We'll pour a little. Oh, look at that! Another.
Yeah. Close your mouth.
Sure.
Pretty. Do you have any gold teeth?
I always lift them out.
Yeah, here we go. Anywhere you want. As long as they don't like hit each other. It doesn't matter where.
We'll get over there eventually.
Alright, let's ride. Thanks, hon. So.